Hello, it's been 1 year since my last upload, and I want to say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers. Big shout out to Brad Owen, as I know the man, the myth, the legend himself sent you here. As a solid, I want to post my best man speech. If you haven't seen Brad's best man speech, go ahead and click on that link above here. He crushes it, makes it look really easy. As for me, it takes a lot of work. I wanted to be there for my brother. Talking in big groups is really difficult for me. It's anxiety filled, I'm a mess. Talking to the camera is very easy. It's just a camera, I can edit it, it's not set in stone. So it would bother me if I wasn't there for my brother. So it took months. I had 2 months of just studying, repetition, and rehearsal. And I was a mess before it happened. And once I got through it, it was a relief, an accomplishment, and I was happy to be there for my brother. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and show it to you, and I'll see you right after the video.
I am the younger brother of the groom. I have a few nuggets from our childhood I can give you. I'm sure it's not easy being a big brother. He's the trailblazer. It's all trial by fire, trial and error. Me being the younger brother, I get to stroll on in and learn from his mistakes. His successes too, but his mistakes are far more entertaining. One of the things he has taught me, because he has taught me a lot of things over the years, was the proper angle to throw a Sega Genesis remote at the wall and break it perfectly in half. He had it down to an art. It was, yeah. Anyone who doesn't know David all that well, he is a very competitive man. And that's putting it lightly. He hates to lose. He hates to lose. Now, I fancy myself gifted with natural, let's say, what is that word? Game theory. I'm really good understanding game theory, and I'm good with general strategy. So as a kid with video games, I'd win when I played David. I'd win often. So let's just say there were a lot of controllers put to death in my childhood. Out of compassion for the fallen controllers, I started to let up. I started to shave points. David eventually became savvy to this, and one day after he had won, he paused. He thought about the game we had just played and all the details therein, and he turned to me, gave me the dirtiest look. I mean, this look was dirty. It gave me chills. He slowly got up, threw the remote at the wall, splitting it perfectly in half, and quietly walked away. Now, this was one of the greatest moments without dialogue that I've been a part of. It was glorious. I really wish you would have been there. So what I take from this is I now give 100% in everything I do because I know that controller is going to break regardless. So thank you for that. I no longer half-ass anything in my life, and that's a good quality. My brother also makes dreams come true. When we were kids, couldn't be more than 5, 6 years old, he randomly performed LASIK eye surgery on me with his fingernail. Now, again, this is 25 years ago, so this is very progressive stuff. My brother, natural innovator. So imagine us sitting down, or picture us sitting down on the floor, staring at each other, just bored out of our minds. Again, there's no internet, no iPods, no Facebook, oh my. So he randomly puts his finger up, about eye level, and just slowly inches towards me. Now, I'm sitting there thinking to myself, my face feels pretty vulnerable at this point. But he's my brother. I'm gonna see where he's going with this. So I hold my ground, and he's just inching closer and closer, and then just like that. For a month and a half, I get to live my lifelong dream of walking around with a patch over my eye like a pirate. So thank you. Dreams do come true, and my brother's the kind of guy that makes it happen. So thank you for that. So my brother also taught me how to stand up for myself. He wanted me to be strong, hold my own. No brother of mine's gonna be a pushover. That old chestnut. So naturally, the first people he teaches me to stand up to were our parents. Consequently, he also taught me how to stay in and do chores for months at a time. So thank you. When I eventually become domesticated, much like yourself, I'm sure those skills I learned for those wonderful months will come in handy. Again, my brother, being the great brother that he has trailblazed a great path for me to follow. I honestly wouldn't be who I am, where I am, without a brother like him. So I'm forever grateful for that. Yes, yeah. So I'm going to end with the most recent and relevant thing that my brother has taught me, and that is that when you find a love that is undeniable, perfect in every imperfection, a love that makes your heart skip a beat just by thinking about it, you never let it go. And you spend the rest of your life letting that special person know exactly what they mean to you. And he's doing just that. Trish, sister, in my eyes, you were part of this family before that ring was ever placed on your finger. I'm glad. I'm extremely pleased that my brother found an exceptionally beautiful, talented, charming, warm, and loving woman like yourself. I love you both, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.
So I'm going to go ahead and put that down as a bucket list item. It's the closest I'll ever get to a stand-up routine. And I was there for my brother. It was a beautiful wedding, David and Trish. And I want to say congratulations to them again. Congratulations, I love you both. As for a life update, during the pandemic, I joined the stable. So I was in the study streets, grinding online, keeping to myself pretty much, just getting in the work. And during that time, I had 6 scores of 6 figures, and at the moment it's going so well that I don't have to deal anymore. So this is, it really is, and I'm going to keep repeating it, it really is a dream for me. I get to do what I love, and it's all working out really well. On that note, there is some bad news. The stable did run its course recently, and it is no more. However, a backer swooped in pretty quickly after that, and it doesn't look like I'm going to miss a beat. I'm going to be putting in the same type of volume, and going forward, my future looks pretty bright, and I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll be getting out there, putting in the volume more than usual, something that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, so you'll be seeing a bit more results from me, I assume. Let's hope, let's all cross our fingers that I run really well. I made a montage as a thank you to the stable. It's a little office spoof, so I'll enter that right after this. And I want to say thank you to everyone that is still a subscriber, that has stuck around and enjoys my content. Again, for anyone that is new, I don't monetize my channel. This channel is for me. I live with depression, and this helps me get out of it. It brings brightness and remembrance of the good times. And I love this channel. I love creating content. I just don't want to be doing it every week and just make it a job, right? So I just enjoy this, and I want to make it a recreational thing. So I want to thank you guys for being here, and I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you on the next video.
Every day I'm shuffling.